The key thing is to recognize the United States as a hybrid that is driven by energy for change and growth, but always within the context of what is central, and that's the value system. Not the value system of religion, but the value system of our Bill of Rights, the value system of our treatment of ourselves and others, the commitment to justice, which is the element that is common to Lewis's mission as well. The key thing is to realize that you are the agents of that change. You are the ones who will be making these changes by your actions. And not only your actions in economic terms, but your actions in treating each other, starting today. You need to recognize the need to reach out to people, to learn from them, to recognize that they may have something to offer you, even though it's a different pattern than one that you're used to. You need to be comfortable with reaching out. The last thing I want to mention is a quote from Nathaniel Hawthorne. Human nature will not flourish if it be planted and replanted for too long a series of generations in the same worn-out soil. We deplete the soil, we deplete the ideas, and we deplete the life. We must reach out for change. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Greenwood, and on that, hear from Dr. Mackey.
Good morning. And I think I'll take a position right over here too. I'll use my natural voice if I can. It's a pleasure to be here. It's so good to see so many people interested in the issues of growing cultural change in this country. I don't know how many of you are required to be here, and I guess maybe I don't want to know that because I think you just came because it was so dynamic. Okay, public schools touch all of us in some way. Even as you are now through your K-12 education, you're not yet, I'm guessing, homeowners who are paying property taxes, but schools are the intellectual basis of our society. It's what provides for all the future growth. If you didn't get something when you were 5 years old, in those ages, you wouldn't be here at Lewis right now. I'm going to share some statistics to start from the 2000 census. Dr. Greenwood referenced them, but specifically, we have increased in population since 1980, between 1980 and the year 2000, by about 25% in this country. English-only speakers have increased from 15%. Okay, but the number has dropped. Rather than being 89% of the country, we are now 52% of the country. Speakers of other languages have increased 104%. Spanish speakers have increased 153%. Those are significant numbers, okay? There are 2.5 times the number of Spanish speakers in the U.S. than there were, right now, than there were in 1980, which is before many of you were born, I know. Okay, of that number, 56% of the homes where a language other than English is spoken say that they do speak English very well, and they are, in fact, then bilingual. Bilingual meaning two, okay? All right, how does this look locally in our school district? Every year, school districts have to take a census